Hi guys, so I'm so sorry. I was supposed to be posting today or Saturday. Today's Saturday. And today was so crazy. I'm so sorry. I will be posting Sunday and it'll officially go up, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing videos more but I'm here and I have finally made a video. It is nighttime, so almost time. It is nighttime, so there's no light, and usually I use the light from the sun out my window, which is right behind you guys. But it is nighttime, so I'm using my luminescent and it actually is working quite well. So I don't really have a subject in mind today, so I think I'm just gonna talk and I'm gonna be my weird, crazy self. I need you guys need to comment in the comment section or DM me or whatever. Follow me on Instagram, direct message me, and tell me what I should make videos about, because I'm horrible at coming up with things. Although I am a writer. I could read you guys one of my stories. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to go find a story. Alright guys, I'm back. I found one, and I used names of actual friends that I have. So I'm actually going to change the names, and so for confidential purposes, I will change the names from my name and my other friends' names. So let's get reading. This is actually an opener, like a prompt that my English teacher told us to write about. She was like, hey, start out with this sentence. And so this isn't usually the kind of writing that I do, but it was easy to work with. So, okay, come on now, you can do this. No one's going to laugh at you, it's just a speech, because you got valedictorian. I had spent all month writing and planning my speech. I skipped out on parties, stayed up late, downed multiple dozens of energy drinks, read it, proofread it, changed it 1,000 times until it was perfect. This was a day that would form my future. I put on my black suit, all black, like always, but today I wore a black bow tie with little blue graduation caps. I ran a brush through my hair and brushed my teeth. In the mirror was a reflection of a young graduate, the same guy that had always won the heart of girls. I never understood why anyone would be interested in a dorky guy like me. I hop in the car and drive to the ceremony. When I arrive at the convention center, I take a deep breath. Mason, I hear a voice behind me. I turn around to see the only person I'd ever been interested in. Kylie's long hair flew in the breeze. She wore a black dress with a dark blue bow around her waist. Her bright smile calmed my nerves. Hi, she said with a smile. Hey, I said as she hugged me. I'm so nervous. Just breathe, Mason. She winked at me. That's what I always told her when she was feeling anxious, and now with every word she speaks, she's calming me. We walk into school together and prepare for the ceremony. I look down at my speech, my hand shaking. I read the last line. The one thing that's kept me going is my best friend. 1 minute, a teacher shouted, making sure that everyone was in place. I take a deep breath and look at her. She smiles. So that's as far as I got on this story, actually, and I'm going to keep writing it, and I know I was kept pausing because I was trying to remember the names that I used just a second before, and So I couldn't remember the girl's name, I forgot. After 2 seconds of reading. It's actually my name that I used in the actual story because I'm horrible at coming up with names because all I can think of is names of my friends and I don't want to like them to read it and be like, whoa, you're like secretly in love with me or something like that. Or like, whoa, you hate me? Whoa. So I usually just write in names that I know because, yeah. But that was one of my stories. I have a bunch more like hidden everywhere, like all over in a bunch of random notebooks that are laying around my room. I hope you're enjoying my messy bed. I have a hard time keeping that all made, and I should have made it before I made this video, but I did not. So you can enjoy this mess of a bed that I have behind me, and my Polaroid pictures right there. I have a bunch of them, and then my Doctor Who poster, and then I think that's all that you can see right now. This is my, right there is my record player that I have. But yeah, that's the tour of my room. But I love writing because I can just like, I can let out any feelings that I have that I can't really explain in words, which I have trouble speaking already. I'm horrible at using words, like, you don't even know. I'm surprised I don't have a script. I would totally write a script for this, like for every video, but I didn't want to be like looking at it, like, you know, how when you're like reading and you're like, I don't know, like if it's like far away and you're like, then I'm also partially blind. Not really. I can't see things far away, so I'd be like squinting and be like, I'd say a lot more. But I love writing, and I love that I can filter out what I'm feeling and what I need to say, or anything, like if my mind's jumbled and like one subject keeps popping out, and sometimes I write like my feelings and like what I need to filter through my brain so that it's not just a bunch of words messed up in my brain. And sometimes it's stories, sometimes like creative writing, like the one that I did just now. I used to have a journal, but then like I just kind of stopped because it was right before a district event called Youth Convention, and then after Youth Convention, I just I wrote in it once and then I just stopped. Yeah, I think that's I also used to have, like when I was really little, a journal, and it was like dumb things like, well, today I went to school and now I'm doing homework. Thanks for listening. And so I don't know how I got so like, I wouldn't say good, but like not horrible at writing, because I used to be really bad. Like it was bad. But yeah, so writing is one of my biggest passions. I also love painting and drawing. I have a few art pieces that I'm proud of. Like, it's really hard to find art pieces and make art pieces that I'm actually proud of, because then like I draw and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, all these things that need changing, but if I keep changing it, it's just gonna mess it up completely. And I think that's the biggest struggle for me, because that's how the same thing how it is with my writing, because I'm like, oh, I should fix this word, and then like it changes the story completely, and then like I'm not happy with it anymore. So I usually just write and then read it over, make sure there's no like grammar mistakes, because grammar is my biggest like thing. When people use bad grammar, I actually want to stab them. Not really, I say that a lot, but I don't actually want to stab people. But usually I'm really goofy and like obnoxious, but like right now I can't. Like I can't think of anything to be goofy or weird about. So yeah, if I tell you a story, maybe next time I'll tell you guys a story of like when I got my appendix out or something, and I'll make it as goofy as I can. But I feel like in all my videos I seem really mature, but I'm not. I'm not mature. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you think my next video should be about. And go check out my best friend Michaela. I'll put the link for her account in the bio. And yeah, no, in